Hey guys, sorry for the late vid. This is going to be a quiet vid, but it's going to be a good vid. I really want to do a special video for you guys, especially after a loss. So much is going on in my life, a lot of great things, especially you guys, this channel. We have something really special here. Just wanted to say that right off the bat. It's 1 in the morning here, so I gotta be pretty quiet. And as you can see, I'm having a coffee, so welcome to my world. That's what happens when you work overnights. Your sleep's all over the place. Got a good segue into what I wanted to say, but before I do that, I want to give a major shout out to Rahul Kevin Tana. Buddy, I checked out your video for your show. I loved it. I love what you had to say. My comment in terms of doing some crossover show action was very genuine. All my comments are genuine. I am really backed up, man. So, like I said in my comment, I'm not going to be able to offer much right now, but we'll see. We'll see. I just wanted to address that on video. I do like to give a major shout out on a winning video. Of course, we didn't get the win, but because your comment and your sincerity and the fact that you're a humble YouTuber, you know, I had to shout out right away, and maybe I'll do another one when we get a big win and give you another shout out then as well. So thanks, buddy. I appreciate your support, and I love that vid, the comments about Joe Allen, which we'll get into a bit later. Guys, check out his channel if you get a chance as well. I'll put a link in the description. Now on to some more stuff here. So we do have something special with this channel, guys. I was under like a major attack to just give up today. I'm just gonna tell you how it is, you know, without getting into too many details. It's funny if you think the reaction videos are good when we're winning or losing or whatever, even though I don't do them when we're losing. But what I'm getting at is, if you guys had a camera on me 24/7, you know, just like you guys have your moments in your life, you know, there's some real funny moments and amazing pressure you'll go through and amazing opposition you'll have to encounter when you want to do something great, when you want to do something special. It's just the way it goes. And again, you guys are awesome. You guys are special. That's what I wanted to say, is that this channel, we got something really special here. Like, I started out just doing whatever, not knowing what I was doing, but I knew how to speak. I had content to offer. You guys supported me since day one, and now look at the channel. And I'll tell you something, guys, the views would be way higher if YouTube wasn't taking off my videos from the search engine. But I think I figured out the problem with that. I think they don't like all caps in their thing, so you'll notice that's why I changed it. I'm still working on that. You know, again, whenever you're trying to do something good, you gotta face the opposition, right? So I just wanted to address that with you guys. So many things to talk about. Yeah, I was feeling a lot of pressure today, you know, and like you'll probably see it in your own lives where I don't want this to sound like it revolves around me or nothing, but you ever see when certain things happen in your life and you just know, like, oh man, then it'll go with the game, eh? So I'm pretty sure that you guys have had moments like that where your life's just crazy, and sure enough, the result reflects the game or is intertwined with it. So I was so busy. I was up since, I don't know, 9-10 hours before the game, which would have been 2 in the morning, working on stuff, working on projects like you guys wouldn't believe. And had to make my dad food because he was going to church later today for a different thing. And like, we're eating food in the like I was just like, I couldn't do the markings barely. I'm like, then my dad and I are arguing over it. I love my dad, eh? And sometimes things happen and you really put under a test, and yeah, so you get a squeeze. So it was tough today, and then the loss happened. I mean, I did make markings. The reaction video would have been me eating and stuff. It was crazy. So it was a hard day. It was a hard day, and that's when right away I was like, the game didn't feel right. I wasn't even in the game. I'm not saying, and I don't want to sound egotistical or anything crazy like it revolves around me, but it's very funny or coincidental or it appears to intertwine. And again, I'm sure you guys see it with your lives too. I'm sure you can recall some good stories where things went all wrong at the same time. But you know what, guys? I'm happy. There's a lot of positives. The way we lost, it's very clear what happened. No insult to Newcastle. They were not playing great. They were just doing what they had to do at their level. For their level, they were playing a good game. I should say that. But we were not running. We were just not charged up. We were too calm. I was too calm. I mean, I'm busting out a dinner in the reaction vid. Like, I had no choice. I had to make my dad that food. I didn't want to do that. And I figured I'd eat as well, because I knew by that point, like, we were going to be up for a different day. So I talked to my dad about that. We're not going to do that again. We'll try to avoid that. Just very difficult things I was going through today, guys. And when we lost, I was just like, it's like when a computer overloads. I just felt like giving up. But I won't give up. As long as God permits me to keep working on this channel, I'm going to do it. We really have something special here, so I want to address that. I want to speak out against all that negative, whatever negative forces come our way, guys. I'm going to speak out against it. You got to speak things, sometimes when you're under pressure. So yeah, I'm taking a breather and looking at all the positives, how good the show's gone. How good the team is. You guys, all your comments are so great. So yeah, I know it's a lot to get into a review like that. I'm not really going to review the game much anyway, guys. Like, this is a different video for today. I've been working on so many projects. I'll tell you something else, guys. Just so you know how seriously I take doing the show as a priority over my other channels, over my other endeavors, even music. Like, I've been working on classical music for like 2 years on projects that I've had to hold back, and they're going to be some great pieces. I'm just so blessed, guys. So just want to reinforce that to you guys, that this channel means a lot to me. I know it means a lot to you guys, so I know with the late video and my other channels coming up, I don't want you guys to feel left out, or what is he doing, or no, I'm full steam ahead, guys, with this channel and working on other things too, okay? Just so you guys know that. So now we're in 8 minutes here. Let's get into some quick notes on the thing. So the Moreno thing, I'm not really going to go into rankings today. He was onside. Origi was not involved in the play. And my dad was yelling about that, but I said, Dad, this is the problem. You can't, even if you're not, you shouldn't be in that situation to begin with. Our guys got to get back onside, even if it's not in the play, because you could be obstructing an official, a linesman's view. You don't want to leave it in their hands. Like, stuff we got to work on there for sure. We did not play hard this game. We did not, we were too calm. Again, we were too relaxed. So I've got that note covered. Okay, so again, this is going to be a positive video, guys. We're getting the big wins, eh? This one, Coutinho was out. We had Benteke up there, which is another thing, really. Like, I love Benteke, but we're at our best when we're running and gunning. With Coutinho, Firmino, Lallana. Lallana is definitely missed out there. Benteke can belt him in for sure. You got to facilitate him. He doesn't get the blame. You got to be able to give him the ball. But again, in my opinion, we're at our best when everybody's just running and burning and not kind of telegraphing to who or what we're trying to do, just going out of me. But that's my thoughts on that, and some more stuff here. So we're getting the big wins. Nice positive there. If we're going to lose a game, this was the game to lose. I'll tell you why. Obviously, Newcastle's way down there. Chelsea lost again, and I'm going to get into the fixtures and all that stuff for you guys in a bit, but I have to look at it now, but what I'm getting at is we've got the home game against West Brom coming up, and then Watford on the road. This is all Premier games I'm talking about here, and then Leicester at Anfield. If we win those two games and Leicester, if we beat Leicester at home, if I had to choose between beating Leicester or losing to losing to Newcastle, it's an obvious choice, right? So we just got to relax. We dropped the game, but it was against Newcastle. Of course, we should have won. We should have been at a higher press mode for sure. We didn't have Coutinho in there. And the thing is, Klopp didn't take off Benteke in the half, because I do see how Klopp is. Like, he'll give guys a chance. He'll give them a game. He'll tell them before the game. I'm stretching here because I'm not Klopp and I'm not in those conversations, but I'm pretty sure that he'll tell the guys, okay, this is your game. And he says some real special things to his players for sure, even just judging by how he speaks to us and to everybody. And I'm so impressed with Klopp, and that's my next note. Like, look at what Klopp has done for us, we can't forget that, okay? Like, this is one game, one silly game. Their goal was an own goal. Our defense did what they could. You can't really fault them for that. I mean, Lovren cut the angle pretty good, and then Skirtle tried to do the same thing, went off of him. It happens. Second goal, game was over anyways. Didn't matter. In my opinion, by then, I could just tell. So Klopp has done so well for us, guys. His attitude, and this is the thing too, his attitude and his character, his essence. This is the thing about a manager, eh? Permeates the entire club. That's like the invisible to the untrained eye, the hidden power of a coach. It's not just their tactics. Obviously, the tactics is important, but there's something more, the charisma, the essence of that man coming in, and it does something to the club. It does something to the fans, and I believe the fans are a part of the club. That you ask the players, they'll say the fans are in the club. So yeah, we don't play for the team, we don't work at the club, but our hearts are there. And just look at how Klopp's affected us, right? We have all this hope, all this joy. I mean, reason to believe, guys. Like, wow. So we gotta just today's a chill mode. That's okay. It happens. We've been doing really well. I wanted to look at how we've done in the past 10 games or so and show you guys, but it's pretty obvious we've done well. So I covered those notes. That's good. I think that's pretty much it. I'll take a quick look at my rankings and then get into, but there's really I'm not going to really do much rankings here. Just brush over on some things. Some good stuff here. I'll take a quick peek at the standings for you guys, alright? So, Mignolet was okay. Couldn't really fault him on the own goal too much, but he did kind of over jump the. It's hard, you gotta guess when it's a shot really that close, so it is what it is. Klein was not having a good game. Skirtle was a little iffy, not too bad. Lovren was playing great again. He had 2 minuses, but like I stacked him with the positives. He was looking so good out there. Moreno, same thing. No minuses from Moreno. So good. I'm not going to rank the guys today. I just don't want to do it. Not on a loss. At least not this loss. But Lucas, same sort of thing. The yellow. But again, he's always taking that yellow when we need it. And just enough not for it to be too bad. But yeah, he yanked the guy down. I remember that. But he was like a brick wall again. He's so good in there. I think I've been wrong about Lucas. Obviously not in the last few weeks because I've seen it and been reporting on it. But at the beginning of the season, that was a different time, I guess. Milner was kind of so. I'd look great. He's just got to work on getting through to get that shot in. But he looks so good out there. You know, Joe Allen. I'm gonna save Joe Allen for the end. Firmino, 3 positives, no minuses. Sturridge, 1 positive, 3 minuses. Not a great game from Sturridge. Benteke I didn't really mark him. Again, my markings weren't. I was marking him, guys, but it was a weird game too. Lallana was all right when he came on, but to Joe Allen, no. Wow, like no insult to Joe Allen, but when he's your best player on the pitch, I don't want to say something's wrong because he can play really good. But where was everybody else? Like, we got to take these games seriously. And I know they do. But, you know, when you start to go on a roll, the pressure eases off. And you take a deep breath and you relax. And it's good to relax. It's good to be calm on the pitch. But you need that edge. It's got to be balanced with that fighting edge. You got to be calm in your confidence. Not in can't think of the word, but it's not passive, but it's like I know, but you guys know what I'm saying. You got to be calm, but you got to be ready. You got to be going for it, and we were not going for it today. So I was disappointed. But you slot Coutinho in there if he's not injured. Benteke probably wouldn't have started. Then again, Klopp might have said, you know what, I want to start Benteke in this game. It's Newcastle. Give him another shot. But let's hope Coutinho's back pretty soon, for sure. So, I mean, we're playing up against a lot of adversity. And that's the thing, too. I really love that this point just came to me now. I wanted to mention this. Considering all we've been through, guys, like, we have a lot to be thankful for. Palace could win tomorrow, but we're still in 7th, maybe 8th if they win tomorrow. But in the points, 9 points from the top from Leicester. And this is, okay, I'll get into the fixtures in a second. I'm getting ahead of myself. But what I'm getting at is we've been through a lot of adversity. And we're in a point now where we're talking about winning the league. Does this loss negate that? Absolutely not. It's just a bump in the road. It has to happen. For all we know, we could go undefeated the rest of the season if we crank it. That's how I look at it. That's how I press and believe in my mind when I watch these games, eh? Especially when I have reason to. So, yeah, that's some thoughts on that stuff, but I think I'm getting all over the place with... There's so much I want to talk about, but I'll get into probably just the fixtures right now then. But yeah, that's what coming back to my memory. We have a lot to be thankful for, and you guys rocking in the channel too, and it's all coming together. Like, the team took a breath today. We lost, but we could take a collective breath, take a look. I'm very happy, I'm very satisfied where we are and with what's happening right now in the bigger picture. Remember, it's one game. Things will be adjusted. We got the game against West Brom next week at Anfield, all lining up for that Leicester showdown. So now I'm going to jump into the fixtures quickly, guys. Obviously, like I said, 9 points from the top. Arsenal almost drew, but they're still below Leicester. That's fine. City loses to Stoke. See, guys, you know, we lose. I mean, it was a time for us to win for sure. But again, when we lose, get that little City drop, little blessing there, and little United flop action in there with the tie against West Ham. Not too bad. And also Tottenham tied as well. So this is good. Like, we're right in there still. You guys got to remember, we're not even halfway through the season, okay? That difference on Leicester, we can make up that difference in one game. Not in all the points, but we can take 3 points from them, eh? Slow them down. And then a couple draws and we're streaking. Telling you guys, it can happen quick. So yeah, that's my brief look at the fixtures. And Chelsea lost to Bournemouth. I mean, this is it, guys. We could be where we were last year. If memory serves me correct, we were where Chelsea is last year at this point in time. I think we did start to win in December, but that's how bad things could be. I mean, Chelsea could get relegated this year. Okay, so things are going nuts. That's it for the fixtures. That's it for my notes. Games coming up I covered. We also got a Europa League game this week I'm going to get into. Do that for you guys. So just hang in there, guys. Hang in there with me. I'll hang in there with you. I'll keep doing my best to bring you the best vids, best reaction vids. I want to get a proper setup for the reaction videos. Even here, like my background here is okay. I got the football stuff there and my laundry thing there, right? But you know, I don't have my own house. I live with my folks, right? So I gotta do what they say. But if I could get some basement action, then I could do something nice. So we'll see. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now with everything. Pretty satisfied. I think I covered everything I wanted to in this vid. I hope it's been a good vid for you guys. I just want to let you guys know how special you guys are, how important and vital you guys are. Not to this channel alone, but just as people. I really like seeing different people and thinking the best for them, and you guys are Liverpool fans. That's like the cherry on the cake for me whenever I meet somebody. So when I say friends and I type it, I don't want you guys to think that that's just something I do for everybody, or I do that for everybody, but there's something behind it, eh? So guys, thank you so much for watching. Busting out as much as I can for content for you guys. I'm working on so much other stuff. Thank you for being patient with me. Sorry that the review is late, but if I had done it after that game, I'm not gonna do that to you guys. I'm gonna give you my very best every time. So thanks guys for watching. That's it. I'm gonna end the video now, and we'll get them next time. Take care.